If you could master one skill, discipline would change everything. Because discipline is the one ability that impacts every area of your life. Your health, your habits, your career, your relationships, and your future. Talent helps. Motivation helps. But discipline? Discipline is the difference between people who dream and people who do. Why discipline beats talent? Talent is a great starting point, but it's unreliable. So the most talented people in the world never get far. Not because they lack potential, but because they lack consistency. The truth is simple. Talent gives you a head start, but discipline decides the finish line. People who win long-term aren't the smartest or the most gifted. They're the ones who show up even when they're tired, bored, or unmotivated. They don't rely on inspiration. They rely on habits. And habits built on discipline always outperform natural ability. The brain's resistance to discomfort. So why is discipline so hard? Because your brain is designed to keep you comfortable. Comfort means safety. Discomfort feels like danger. When you try to wake up early, your brain resists. When you try to study, it resists. When you try to work out, it resists. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is programmed to avoid anything that feels uncomfortable, unfamiliar, or effortful. This is why discipline feels painful at first. You're going against millions of years of survival wiring. Your mind says, stay safe, stay comfortable, don't push yourself. But here's the trick. If you push through the first few minutes of discomfort, the resistance fades. Your brain adapts, and the thing that once felt hard becomes normal. Micro-discipline, the power of 2-minute habits. People fail at discipline because they try to change everything at once. Big goals create big pressure, and big pressure creates quick burnout. The key is micro-discipline, small habits that take 2 minutes or less. Why 2 minutes? Because the brain doesn't resist small tasks. 2 minutes of reading, 2 minutes of cleaning, 2 minutes of stretching, 2 minutes of writing, 2 minutes of work. These micro-actions seem tiny, but they do something powerful. They build identity. Every small win tells your brain, I'm the type of person who follows through. And once identity changes, discipline becomes effortless. Systems versus goals. Most people set goals and then wonder why they can't stay disciplined. But goals don't create discipline. Systems do. A goal is a destination. A system is the daily process that gets you there. Goal: I want to lose weight. System: eat clean meals, walk daily, drink water. Goal: I want to study consistently. System: sit at the desk every day at 7 p.m. Goal: I want to be more productive. System: plan the day the night before, start with one important task. Goals give you direction. Systems create progress. If you build strong systems, discipline shows up automatically, because the behavior becomes part of your routine instead of depending on motivation. Daily discipline ritual. If you want unshakable discipline, create a simple daily ritual. Start, focus, finish. Step 1, start. Begin your day with one small win. Make your bed, drink water, stretch, or write a quick note. This primes your brain for action. Step 2, focus. Pick your top 1 to 2 priorities and commit to 30 minutes of deep work. No phone, no distractions, just focused execution. Step 3, finish. End the day with a 5-minute review. What did you do well? What needs improvement tomorrow? What's one thing you commit to doing next? This creates a cycle of improvement that builds discipline every single day. Final push: why discipline leads to freedom. People think discipline is restriction, but the truth is the opposite. Discipline is freedom. When you're disciplined, you control your habits. You control your time. You control your future. Lack of discipline leads to chaos. Rush, excuses, regret, stress, poor health, wasted time. But discipline gives you stability, clarity, and confidence. It removes the need for motivation. It removes the fear of failure. It removes the weight of procrastination. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up consistently. It's the superpower that turns ordinary people into unstoppable ones.